Hi everybody, welcome to another chair yoga sequence with Andrea. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today, although it's not face-to-face and we really miss seeing each and every one of you. We're happy that we have the accessibility of this platform to be able to bring you classes online on a weekly basis. And now more than ever, it's so important that we maintain our personal practice, that we remain in a place of groundedness and strength during a time that can feel really uncertain and anxious. And also just that we acknowledge the importance of feeling those feelings as they come up and not judging ourselves for what we might be experiencing during this time. So again, very happy to be here with you today. Seed of the Soul thanks you for your support during this time. And we'll go ahead and get started. So come to seated in a comfortable chair and bring your back slightly away from the back of the chair. Bring your palms to your lap facing up. Tuck your chin slightly and relax your shoulders. And from this space, begin to take some long, deep breaths. And settle in. Spread the toes and feel the points of contact that your feet have with the floor. And again, just coming back to that place of stability and groundedness. Imagine roots coming from the bottoms of your feet into the earth beneath you. Breathe into your legs, your thighs. Breathe into your pelvis and glutes, your lower belly. Breathe up into the upper part of your torso, your chest. Breathe into your neck and your upper arms. Your forearms, your hands. And finally, breathe up into your face and head. Preparing ourselves for this practice. And take a moment here to ask for whatever it is that you need today. If you're feeling a little sluggish, maybe some extra energy. And take a moment to really feel whatever it is that you're feeling at this moment. Observe your thoughts. And rather than becoming attached to them, just allow them to pass by like clouds, sort of watching them passively from an observer's point of view. And if there's any part of your body that feels a little extra tight or sore today, or that you haven't been speaking kindly to, take a few more breaths into those spaces. And we take another breath of gratitude here for this practice, for this moment to be together from afar. And bring your hands to heart center now and begin to rub the palms together vigorously, creating a little warmth right at the center of your chest. Good, and then bring your hands together in prayer position, bowing your head towards your heart. And take a few more breaths here into your heart center. Feeling that in this moment, everything is okay. And allowing this next 45 to 50 minutes of practice to really nourish you and give you what you need. And to be a little reprieve from everything that's going on outside of us. So we use this time to go within. And gently open the eyes. Great. So this is going to be sort of one of my standard classes. If you come to my classes regularly, you know I kind of do a similar sequence each time, but it feels really good. You get a nice workout from head to toe. So we're going to begin with our sun salutations. If you are comfortable remaining seated, I welcome you to remain there. Otherwise, if you feel good and stable enough to stand in front of the chair, go ahead and do that. So sort of just getting us into proper standing position here. You want your feet to be about hip width distance apart, pointing your toes slightly in towards one another so that you look a little bit pigeon-toed. And keep a bend in your knees, engage the lower belly and tuck your tailbone. Roll the shoulders back and tuck your chin. And we inhale as we lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, come folding forward. Keep a bend in your knees. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins and come halfway up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stretch up a little higher than the first time. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. 2 more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Last one, the biggest one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good. And from here, inhale deeply through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Gently restricting your throat on the exhale. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. One more time like that. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And lower the hands down to your side and come back to seated. And again, just keep your spine slightly away from the back of the chair so that you maintain a nice straight posture throughout this practice and you're not slouching. And again, we'll kind of just work our way from our head to our toes here. So with your chin slightly tucked, inhale as you turn your head to the left, and exhale as you turn your head to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Just go at your own pace. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed for this one. One more turn to each side. And bring your head back to center. Good. Relax those shoulders again. Inhale deeply. And exhale as you lower your chin towards the chest. And take your head back. Gaze towards the ceiling. Chin to chest, gaze up. Going slowly here at first, taking extra care. If you have any kind of neck injury, and making sure that throughout this entire practice you are honoring your body and its abilities. Honoring where you are at today. And the next time you bring your chin to your chest, just roll your head gently from side to side in a half circle, stretching out the back of the neck, maintaining a long, deep breath. Make sure you're not holding the breath. And bring your head back to center. And then take it back, relaxing the shoulders. And again, if it feels okay, just gently move the head from side to side. Opening up the front of the throat. Good. And then bring your head back to a centered, neutral position. Inhale deeply again. And exhale, lower your right ear down towards the right shoulder. Make sure you're not scrunching your shoulder up to meet the ear. And you're welcome to stay like this, or if it feels good, to deepen the stretch by extending your left arm out to the side and gently placing your right hand on the side of the head, not pushing it, but just using it as a weight to deepen that stretch. And take a few breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale, release that stretch. And same thing on the opposite side, taking your left ear down towards the left shoulder. Relax the shoulders. And remain like this, or if it feels good to deepen that stretch, you can lightly place your left hand on the side of the head and extend your right arm. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Release that stretch, bringing your head back up to center. Good. And I always like to incorporate a little bit of self-massage into my classes. I think it feels really nice and can help to relax you even further. So bring your hands to the back of your neck and just give the back of your neck a gentle squeeze, or maybe not so gentle. If you got some knots back there and it feels good to kind of work them out with your fingertips, just really get in there at a pressure that feels good to you. Moving some of that stagnant energy. Great. And then after you finish with your neck, bring your fingertips up to your jaw and gently massage your jaw in little circles. Squeeze your chin. Squeeze your cheeks. Tap above your upper lip. Tap below your eyes with both hands. Give your earlobes a gentle tug. And pinch along both ears, waking up our entire face and head. And give your temples a gentle massage. Tap your forehead. And tap or massage your entire scalp from the very crown of your head all the way down to the sides, back behind, to the back of your neck, back of your head to the top of your neck. Good, and then come down and tap your collarbone, your chest plate. Great. And then we'll do a little bit of eye yoga too. So taking your index finger on your right hand and gently placing it over your right eyelid. And then take the index finger of your left hand and very gently tap that right index finger, and you'll feel the vibrations going through to your closed eye. And it actually feels really nice. Good, just go back and forth a couple of times and then switch sides. So covering your left eye with the left index finger and gently tapping with your right finger. Great. And then lower both hands back down to your lap for a moment. Close your eyes and take a breath. And I like to pause every so often. It's good to pause in the movements because it really helps you to feel where you've moved the energy, to feel the difference. So we'll move into our shoulders now. So what I'm going to ask you to do for the first one is just sort of hang your hands off of your wrists, like they're kind of limp and you're just hanging in there. And then from here, begin to roll your shoulders in big circles in one direction. And breathe as you move. Making big, exaggerated movements. And then go the opposite direction. And inhale, squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, release that. Good. Inhale, take your arms out to the side. And exhale, cross your right elbow over the left in front of you and bring your fingertips to point up towards the ceiling. If it feels okay and you can turn your palms to face one another, you can do that. Elbows up high in front of the heart. And take a few breaths here with eagle arms. Inhale. Exhale and lower the hands, but keep your arms crossed, like you're giving yourself a big hug here. And then in this hug position, gently tilt from side to side, inviting the spine to begin to open. One more tilt to each side. And then inhale, come up to center. Exhale, take your arms out to the side once again. And then cross the left elbow over the right, bringing your fingertips to point up towards the ceiling. And take a few breaths here, getting a nice stretch into your left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, bring the forearms to cross right in front of the navel. And then a similar movement from the last one, just tilt to the left and to the right. Opening up the spine in a different spot now. One more tilt to each side. And inhale, come up to center. Good. And just shake out the arms a little bit here, releasing those postures. Great. And from here, bring your arms out like two goalposts or a big cactus. And push your elbows back and really feel your shoulder blades squeezing behind you, opening up this whole front part of your chest. Take a breath or so here. And then inhale. And on the exhale, bring your forearms to touch in front of you, your pinkies touching. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, bring your forearms to touch. Inhale, exhale. A few more times. And inhale, open the arms out to the side once again. And exhale, point your left hand down, your fingers down towards the floor. The right fingertips are still up. And then switch. Good. Again, just taking care during these practices if you have any kind of specific injury, but with this one, especially to your rotator cuff or anything like that, just take it easy. Modify as you need to. Bring both arms up again. And exhale. Release the arms down to your side. Roll the shoulders back. Good. And then from here, take your right hand to your left shoulder. Give it a nice massage. Again, at a pressure that feels just right for you. And then come down your upper left arm, massaging. Sending some healing energy to all parts of your body. Bend your left elbow back and forth about 5 times. And massage the lower left arm. All the way down to your wrist. And we'll get to our wrists and hands in a second. And before you switch sides, just take a moment to pause. Take a breath here. Observe the difference between your left side and your right. And then take your left hand and massage your right shoulder. Again, just really getting into any tight spots you feel back there. I know my shoulders are always tight. Gotta work them out every day. And come down your upper right arm. Bend your right elbow back and forth about 5 times. And massage the lower right arm with the left hand. Good. And then roll both wrists around in circles in one direction. And the opposite direction. And open up both hands really wide and squeeze them into tight fists. Open, close, open, close. Do that a few more times. Good, and then stretch the fingers of your left hand out with your right. Stretching the fingers. And then give your whole left hand a massage. Working all the way down to the fingertips. And just pull out any tension you might be holding on to right through the fingertips. Feels really, really good to get a hand massage. And then do the same thing with your right hand. Just stretch out those fingers first. And then give your whole right hand a nice massage. Coming all the way down to the fingertips. Good. And then interlace your fingers together and inhale, push your palms up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulders in towards the ears and take a few deep breaths right here. Stretching up. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands back, down. And take them up in front of the body once again. And with your first finger, bring it to touch the tip of your thumb. Middle finger to thumb. Ring finger and pinky. And then pinky to thumb. Ring finger to thumb. Middle finger to thumb. First finger. Good. And now just bring your hands back down to your lap, relax those shoulders, take a nice deep breath. Good, and we'll begin to work our way down the spine now. So if you're not already, scooch forward in your chair so that you're sitting more towards the edge of the seat. And I always really like to start the spinal exercises with cat-cow. So the way that looks is that your hands are cupped over your kneecaps, and you inhale as you arch the back, and then exhale as you round the spine, bringing your chin to your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale And exhale. Good. And just keep going at your own pace. Starting off slowly, and then increasing the speed as you feel comfortable. And then on your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Again, just relax those shoulders, relax everything as much as possible. And then from here, take your feet out a little bit wider in front of you. Excuse me, kitties. They're doing yoga too. Take your feet out a little bit wider. And then from here, inhale as you begin to turn the body to the left, and exhale as you come right. So you're kind of churning in a circle. And your chin remains parallel to the floor. Your head doesn't move. You're just moving in a circle. This is a great movement for digestion. Kind of getting a squish to your internal organs here. And then take it the opposite way now. Inhaling as you go right, and exhaling as you go left. Go one more time around this way. And then inhale. Come up to a neutral spine. Good. Take a breath. Feels good. And for this next one, come leaning onto your upper left leg with your left forearm. The palm is facing up. Make sure that you are aligning your shoulder with your elbow. And as always, your knees should be stacked right on top of your ankles. And then inhale your right arm up, stretching up. And be careful with the neck. If it feels strained to look up, you can certainly just look down. And then lean over to the left. Getting a nice deep stretch down your right side. Inhale. And exhale, release that side stretch. Come to the opposite side, bringing your right forearm to your right upper leg. Inhaling the left arm up. And if it feels good to lean over, lean to the right. Getting a nice stretch down the left side body. Breathing space between the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Good. Relax those shoulders again. And from here, tiptoe your feet back in towards the center. And we'll do a moving spinal twist first. So bring your fingertips to kind of grab onto the tops of your shoulders here. And inhale as you twist to the left, and exhale as you twist right. Inhale and exhale. And you can keep this slow, but if you're feeling okay in your back and you want to pick up the pace a little bit, you can do that and kind of move with your breath, a more rapid breath. So it looks like this. Inhaling as you turn left and exhaling as you turn right. And begin to slow it down now. One more twist to each side. Inhale, come to center. And exhale. Release. Good. And come to sit sideways in your chair now. Sitting up nice and tall, chin tucked. Bring both hands to the back of your chair and use that as leverage to turn for a twist. Keep your elbows in at your side and your chin tucked in towards the body. Couple breaths. And release that twist and come to the opposite side. Again, just making sure that you're aligned. Bring both hands to the back of the chair and turn for a twist. Inhale and exhale. Release that twist. Come back to face the front. Good. So we've kind of opened up the spine now, and we're going to do a couple of abdominal, well, just one abdominal exercise, just to really strengthen our core, which will help with any lower back issues that you might be having. If your lower back tends to hurt a lot of times just because we're not strong enough in our core. So holding on to the sides of your chair, inhale as you take your feet up off the ground, keeping the feet flexed, and then take your feet out in front of you, and without touching the ground, bring your feet back under the chair. If this is uncomfortable to do with both legs, just do one leg at a time. We're going to do about 10. Last one. Hold the legs out, inhale. And exhale. Good. Great work. So now again, just pause for a moment, take a breath. Observe your energy. Feel where blocks have been opened. And we'll work our way into our hips now. So again, just making sure that your knees are stacked over the ankles. Flex your right foot and inhale your right ankle up to the top of the left knee. If that's uncomfortable for you, just cross the right foot over the left in front of you. Inhale deeply. And exhale, come folding over that right lower leg. Sinking a little deeper with each exhalation. Inhale. And exhale, slowly roll up, but keep your leg where it is. And bring both hands to your lower right leg and give it a squeeze. Your whole calf and your shin. And roll your right ankle around in circles in one direction. And in the opposite direction. And give your right foot a squeeze all the way down to the toes. Good. And then release that right leg from the left and give your right thigh a little beating. Good. Same thing on the opposite side. Flex your left foot this time and inhale your left ankle up to the top of the right knee. And inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, come folding over that lower left leg, taking a few breaths. Sinking deeper with each exhalation, opening up that left hip. Inhale. And exhale, come on up and give your lower left leg a squeeze. Roll your left ankle around in circles in one direction. And then the opposite direction. Give your left foot a massage all the way down to the toes. Good, and then release your left leg from the right and give your left thigh a little beating. Good. And just roll the shoulders back, close your eyes, take a breath. Good. And we've got a couple more minutes that I can do some standing postures with you. So come standing in front of the chair to begin with. And just allow the backs of your calves to sort of graze the chair in the front so that you know that you're standing close. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Keep a bend in those knees. Engage your belly muscles. And inhale, take your arms out in front of you. And exhale, really bending in the knees, come down to sit in the chair that's right behind you. You know it's there. You're not going to fall. Inhale to stand. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. And go as slow as you can. That will really help to isolate those muscles, to strengthen them. This is 5. I think we'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, come down, 5. Inhale, stand back up, reach up. And exhale. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Great work. And come to stand behind your chair. And so from here, again with the feet about hip width distance, holding onto the back of the chair, inhale as you come up onto your tiptoes, and exhale as you lower down. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale, come up onto your tiptoes, stay there. And exhale, lower. Good, and just step the feet out a little bit, releasing that. Okay, and then from here, bring your feet together and flexing your right foot, take your leg out to the side and bring it back. Make sure that you're keeping a bend in the left knee. Three more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Plant the right foot this time, flex the left, keep a bend in your right knee and take the left foot out and back. Three more. Good, and just step that out. And then bring your hands either to your hips or to the back of the chair and just roll your hips in big circles in one direction. And the opposite direction. And come back up to center. Good. And then come so that your chair is on your right side and point your right toes under the middle lower part of the chair. Your left foot is back behind you, lining up the heel of your right foot to the arch of your left foot. And take your right hand and place it on the seat of the chair. And you can stay just like this, or if it feels good to lift the left arm, lift it up, and your gaze can be towards the ceiling or down towards the hand, whatever feels most stable to you. Triangle pose. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms, slowly come up, and then go to the opposite side. This time pointing your left toes under the bottom lower part of the chair. Your right foot is back behind you, lining up the heel of your left foot to the arch of your right. Taking your left hand and placing it on the seat of the chair, and taking your right arm up for triangle pose. Couple breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Release that arm. Come up to stand. Good. And then remaining on this side of the chair, We'll do one final balancing posture before we end with a meditation. So holding onto the chair with your left hand, planting the left foot, keeping a bend in that knee. Bring the sole of your right foot to your ankle, your shin, or above the knee. And you're fine to stay just like this, or if you'd like to play with the balance a little bit more, take your right arm either up or in front of the heart center, and then maybe bring your left hand up as well. And take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand and the right leg and step it out. And then we'll do it on the opposite side. So holding onto the chair with your right hand, planting your right foot. Bring the sole of your left foot up to your ankle, your shin, or above the knee. And then take your left arm either up or in front of the heart center. And maybe if you feel okay to take your right arm up as well, you can do that and take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the right hand and the left and the leg. Good. And step it out. And so at this point, I would usually tell you to take about 30 seconds to a minute to stretch or move your body any final way that you need to before we sit for our final meditation. So you can go ahead and do that now if you would like. And then we'll come into just have a little reading here for you before I read that. Once you come down to seated, bring your hands into your lap. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. And allow your breathing to regulate. So you're not manipulating the breath at all here. You're just allowing it to return to normal. And I know I'm almost over an hour here, but this is really the most important part of our practice. If you need to stop, if you're on a time restraint, then we're at an hour right now. But if you can stay for another 5 minutes or so, I highly encourage it. And become as still as you possibly can. Allowing the fruits of this practice to really permeate into every cell of your being. Noticing the effects, both physical and mental. again, just taking this moment to receive whatever it is that you need for the rest of this day. Saying a little prayer of gratitude for this practice, for this breath of life, for this time that we've been given. And bring your hands to heart center now and rub your palms together vigorously. And keep your eyes closed. And bring your hands to stillness. Your hands in prayer position at the center of your chest, bowing your head towards your heart. And take a few more deep breaths here. Perhaps dedicating this practice to someone you know. My soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, love, truth, beauty, and peace within you. I honor those things in you because they are also in me. And in sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. And we are one. And I thank you for practicing with me today, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.